What's good, my people? Welcome back to Culture and Common Sense. This is the podcast where we don't just talk about the culture, we also try to understand it because we're always dissecting pop culture moments while trying to pull out the real life lessons because I've said it before, there is always something to be learned. And today we're going to be talking about a trend that's been creeping in for a hot minute now. We're going to be talking about quiet luxury. Meanwhile, we have some clout chasers out here who are making a lot of noise, but also making a lot of bad decisions. I'm your host, Bwoizy, and today we're going to unpack some things. Stick around for the show. If you haven't done it already, right now would be a great time to like and subscribe to the show because we need subscribers over here. We need you. So please like and subscribe and also share with a friend or two or maybe 10. The more the merrier. So, what is quiet luxury anyways? It's actually right there in the name. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Quiet luxury is anything as simple as, like a plain white t-shirt that looks like it cost $5, but it really was 800. It's those soft leather loafers that don't have logos splashed all over them, but at the same time, they smell like generational wealth and not cheesy feet. It's being able to take trips to anywhere that you want to go without having to broadcast that you're on a plane every 5 minutes. It's being able to, just go to a fancy restaurant and not taking a picture of your plate so you can basically flex on the gram or flex on your friends. Quiet luxury looks like people like Zendaya and Jay-Z. We've spoken about Zendaya on this podcast before, but she's another good example for this, where you see how she moves through high fashion effortlessly, like she doesn't have a need to over brand or over brag when it comes on to what she does. Have we spoken about Jay-Z on this podcast before? I'm not sure, but we're gonna talk about him today. One time he used to wear some heavy coat chain looking jewelry, but these days he's really toned it down, where he's in some simple black tees where it looks cheap, but I think it's probably not cheap. We have to talk about people like Gwyneth Paltrow, who always has this unique, clean, soft, rich girl style. You look like you just want to hug her, and she probably smells good too. On the flip side though, you have some folks out here who stay loud and broke. They're out here renting Lamborghinis, wearing chains bigger than their goals, tagging every luxury brand in their Instagram posts, and it's just like, come on, chill. We know that it's designer, or at least that's what you want us to believe. When your identity is built on how expensive you look, you always have to prove that you belong. And I'm sure that's exhausting. The loudest flexers are often the ones with the shallowest pockets. I'm gonna say that again. The loudest flexers are often the ones with the shallowest pockets. And even when they have some real money, like real actual money, overspending just to keep up with the image is not real wealth. That's performance anxiety. You people are anxious. And this brings us to another lesson that we can draw from this. Wealth whispers. Insecurity screams. True power doesn't ever really need applause. True power looks like you driving a 25-year-old car simply because that's the car that you want to drive. True power looks like you wearing a tank top that you probably got from the thrift store just because you want it, you like it, and you want to wear that. We're shifting into a culture where confidence now looks like peace, and peace looks like not over explaining yourself. The real glow up is choosing what feels good over what looks good. So next time you feel like you have to flex for the gram, ask yourself this: am I doing this for me or for the strangers who don't even know my middle name? Sometimes you just have to stay low, stack high, And remember that silent wins echo louder than fake applause. This has been Culture and Common Sense. I'm your host, Bwoizy, and you know what? I'm gonna sign off. Hey, remember to like and subscribe to the podcast and also share with your friends. Until next time, walk good.